Hi everyone, my name is Philippe. I'm a huge fan of Barbra Streisand, and I'm making a series of 12 videos on her 12 most important, groundbreaking, and phenomenal albums, the ones that you must listen to at least once in your lifetime, but once you hear them, you'll listen to them for the rest of your life. And today I am talking about Yentl, her absolute masterpiece, and I think the project that is the closest to her heart. Barbra Streisand worked intensely for 5 years on this project. Yentl is a short story by Isaac Bashevis Singer, who wrote a very small book. It's 96 pages, and it's the story of a young girl who disguises herself as a boy in order to go into a yeshiva, which is a school where you study the Torah and the Talmud to become a rabbi. And in 1907, it was absolutely forbidden for women. And so the only way was for this girl to dress up and pretend that she was a boy. So at the same time, it's very, very close to the to what you could imagine of Barbra Streisand. Barbra Streisand, as a young girl, was brilliant in school. She was expected to become a secretary or a school teacher, and she refused. She wanted to become an artist. She wanted to become an actress, and she pushed all the boundaries that are possible in everything that she did. And so I can understand that she was so enthused by Yentl, and that she decided to make it her first project. And what a project it is! She was the producer, the director, and the actor of the movie. And it was an incredible film. It was a huge success, $100 million. It brought back 50 million in the States and 50 million worldwide. And the album sold 3.5 million at the time. Now it's almost 5 million. So it was a very, very big hit and a personal triumph. Now the music is by Michel Legrand, who is a French composer who has done incredible musicals and incredible music. He's also a singer. And the lyrics are by Alan and Marilyn Bergman, her longtime friends, the ones who wrote The Way We Were, among so many others. Now, Isaac Bashevis Singer had written a script which Barbra Streisand didn't like, and I won't go into the details, but mainly he didn't want it to be a musical. And he also thought that Barbra Streisand wasn't the most important character in the movie. Now, when you see the film and when you read the book, you don't quite understand, because it is about Yentl. Also, in the book, she's an adolescent. So Barbra Streisand changed the script to make it a 26-year-old girl, while she was 41, but she really looks like she's in her 20s, and she's absolutely beautiful, and she is so cute as a boy. She's really absolutely charming, and so she really looks great in that character, and she really is Yentl. Today, you couldn't imagine anybody else being Yentl. Now, because I focus on the album, although you cannot separate them from the movie, but I'm speaking mainly of the songs. Now, there are 12 songs. The songs are very the music is very religious. You can think of the hymns, you could think of the religious singing. It just sounds like that's what she wanted to have in it, and it's very prayer-like in many of the songs. She begins with a song called Where Is It Written, where she asks questions, because that's what the whole basis of the story is about. She's questioning the world, and why am I not allowed to study certain things? Why are women pushed to do one thing and men to do another? This is very modern, and also in the tradition of the great Hollywood films. that you had all of these actors who have portrayed at one time the opposite sex, whether it be Jack Lemmon or Tony Curtis in Some Like It Hot, Julie Andrews in Victor Victoria. And so the second song is called Papa Can You Hear Me? That's the one that I think is the closest to her heart. She lost her father at the age of 18 months. So this song is really, you can tell that when she's singing it, it's full of everything she's lived up till now, and the absence of her father is really palpable in this song. It's sung like a prayer. She sings it in the movie in the forest with a candle, and it really is just a prayer to the sky and to the heavens above. This is one of those things, one of those moments is the moment where she decides to take her life in charge and to cut her hair and become disguise herself as a man in order to go and study. And it just, the orchestra, the violins, the chords, you just fly. It's very, very, it's like dancing. And there you recognize the work of Michel Legrand. It's absolutely beautiful. I was told by somebody that he was paid a lot of money to conduct the orchestra, but at one time during a recording session, he felt that the orchestra was not following his orders, and he turned around and Miss Streisand was doing this. So I don't know if this is a true story. I love it anyway. I love all these fake stories. Fake or true, I just love them. Then there's a song called No Wonder, which he sings several times in excerpts. It's along with The Way He Makes Me Feel, which is the hit song of the movie. It's songs where she is discovering love as a woman, and for the second time, where there's a reprise of No Wonder, it's taken 3 times in the album. There are excerpts of the movie. You hear the dialogue of the movie, and No Wonder this time is where she's with Amy Irving, incredible, beautiful actress, just perfect for the role, and Amy Irving is kind of falling in love with Barbra Streisand, who she thinks is Anshul, so a young man, and she's making him tea and serving her cookies, and they're so cute because Barbra Streisand is in front of the perfect housewife, and again it's a mystery to her because she's not good at that. She is, very, very different, even though she's a young woman herself. Very, very beautiful. Then Tomorrow Night, again, you have the dialogue from the movie, and this is a part where Barbra Streisand is at her tailor, who's making her suit for her wedding night because she's going to get married. And so it's just beautiful because Barbra Streisand realizes how easily she's deceiving everyone, because a tailor is obviously, as he says, a tailor is like a doctor. And so he sees that things aren't going right. He's never had so much hard time fitting anyone, but nevertheless, he thinks that this is a boy. So it's an incredible song. It goes so fast. And it, again, when you hear the song, you see the entire movie. You see the film. It's really, really, really beautiful. Will Someone Ever Look at Me That Way? It can be read on 2 different levels, and it is heart-wrenching, and the way she sings it and the way she describes the way these people gaze at a woman and they follow them like slaves is just absolutely beautiful. Again, the lyrics to these songs are just magnificent. They're the best work that the Bergmans have ever done. No Matter What Happens is, again, one of the hit songs of the movie, and No Matter What Happens and The Way He Makes Me Feel, both are re-recorded in a modern version, and they're both on the album as well. So at the end of the full album, you have these 2 songs which are modern, and this is where you see the absolute strength of the writing of the Bergmans and of Michel Legrand, is that these songs are transposed into rock ballads, and they just go perfectly. You don't think that they're written for a movie. So really, really, really beautiful. And this brings us to the last song of the movie, which is A Piece of Sky, which is the time when Barbra Streisand Yentl will leave her disguise, comes back to being what she really is, which is a young woman, and leaves her country, Eastern Europe. It's supposed to be in Poland, although it wasn't filmed in Poland. And she's on a ship, and she's leaving for America. And this song is just a miracle. It just climbs and climbs and climbs to a climax that you cannot imagine, and with this very long note at the end, one of her longest notes, and it's just perfection. It's just absolutely beautiful. Barbra Streisand filmed that scene with a setting sun, and apparently she had one take. You know, there was a helicopter, and she had to do it, and she had just a tiny little boombox in front of her with the sound, so she could barely hear herself. And when you see that, it's just unbelievable what she's going to do with all of the people on the boat. And they were all seasick, by the way. Anyway, it's just incredible work, an incredible task, and it was impossible. She did it. So you have to listen to this incredible album, and for once, watch the movie as well, because it is really an incredible, incredible piece of work. So I'll be back real soon, and this is a very long video, but it's Yentl. I had to do it.